Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be discussing one company. So in the electrical sector, that has actually been a multi-bagger in the last 5 years. So the company I will be discussing will be Bharat Bijlee Ltd. So it is an electrical engineering company engaged in the manufacturing of transformers, electrical motors, elevator systems, drives and automations. It also provides turnkey solutions for HP switchyards, HP and marine substations, electrical balance plant, etc. So it is currently trading at around 2980 levels as on 25th August. So as on 26th August, its market cap is 3370 crores, and it made a high of around 5400 levels, and low is 2350, and it is currently trading at a price earning multiple of around 25 times, and its book value is 1717, and dividend yield is 1.17%, face value is 5. So regarding this, it recently announced the quarterly results, and it actually posted a total sales of 465 crores and net profit of around 28 crores with an EPS of 24.67. So it is actually an increase as compared to the sales has increased from 375 crores last year to 465 crores this quarter, and net profit has increased from 24 crores to 28 crores. So there is an increase in net profit as a yearly basis. So the company has posted okay results for this quarter, even though it is lower than the 50 crore profit it reported in the last quarter, that is in March FY25, March 2025 quarter. So it is trading based on the results. It is actually likely to post an EPS over 100, definitely for FY26. It's all time. If you see the yearly results of this company over the years, it has gradually increased sales and profits over the years from 2014 onwards. So from 2014, if the sales was 485 crores, it increased to 929 crores in FY20. Then it actually touched an all-time high sales of around 1872 crores in FY24. Last year FY25, it was 1902 crores. The net profit, it made a loss of around 34 crores in FY20 March 2015, and it increased to profit increased to 56 crores in FY22, and it made an all-time high profit of 131 crores in 2024, and last year it was 134 crores, almost flat as compared to previous year. And this year the expectation in the website screener is that it might report a profit of around 138 crores. So we need to see how the results will actually span for the rest of the quarters, and so it is actually a good profitable company which is actually increasing the sales and the revenues over the 5-year basis. If you see the 5-year basis now, it is almost double the profit. In 2022 onwards, it was just 56 crores net profit. It is now around more than 100 crores. It is expected to be more than 100 crores. So such a increase can also be expected in future also, if the company is able to get more orders. And it is also has a, when I check the website of this company, it is also having good order book. So if you see the recent news of this company, is actually planning to increase the transformer capacity addition in his plant, existing plant, from around at a capex of around 68 crores, from 28,000 MVA to 35,000 MVA. And and then it is actually planned the production capacity of that is already mentioned here in this presentation. So that is a company will actually increase the capacity only if it gets good orders from the existing customers and possibly new customers. So it is a very positive for the company. And regarding the balance sheet of the company, the equity capital is 6 crores and the reserves is 1936 crores. It is practically a debt free company, and almost that is a very positive for the company. But the very negative thing for this company is that it has not announced any bonus issues. So it has not announced any bonus issues in the last 10 years. A company is actually having 1936 crore reserves and the equity capital of 6 crore means that it is a very bad policy from the management not to declare reward the shareholders in terms of any bonus issues. So that is the problem that makes this company slightly risky, because because based on the EPS of company over 100, it will always trade, and based on the order book and the demand for the products like transformers, so the share price will always trade over 1000 1500 levels. and because of the less liquidity in the stock exchanges, and if there are any earnings fall, the stock price can actually fall. So last year it made a high of over 5470 based on the results. Strong results is reported from based on EPS actually increased to 131 in FY24 from 83 in FY23. So based on that, it was trading at around 35-40 times, and made an all-time high of 5470. So that any investor who bought at over 4500 5000 levels might be regretting that investment, because the earnings came flat in the next year and it was able to report only 131 EPS of one, almost similar net profit in FY25. So it is not likely that every company can actually increase revenues every year on a year-by basis. So it is always a risk to buy a stock at 30-35 times its earnings. When the stock is making an all-time high, it is always better to book our profits and keep stock. If we are actually holding at very low levels, so for example, I actually invested in the stock at around 1000 levels in FY22, and actually I sold at around 3300 levels, and now after touching a high of 5400, even though we are actually losing some gains, it is not actually advised to always wait for the top of a company to sell the company. But if we feel that the valuations of the company is high and we already made a huge profit, we can actually exit. And that is what I did. I am actually booked the profit in the company at around 3300 levels. It made a high of 5400, and now it is after touch gradually it has fell from around 5400 levels to around 2700 in March 2025, and now it is trading at a high of making a high of 3340 in July. Is now trading at 2900 levels. So based on the increased capacity additions, the stock, based on the expectation in screener, the company might report an EPS of 130. I'm actually thinking that this company might report over 100 EPS definitely, and maybe 120, 130 is possible in the next 1 year. And based on the increased capacity addition and possibly the addition of customers in the next 3 years also, based on the record that is shown in the last 3 years, last 4 years, it is possible that company might report over 150 crore net profit in the next 3 years, and maybe even 200 crore net profit is possible if the company is able to increase capacity in future. So if you are actually looking for a 3 to 5 year basis, I am actually expecting this company might report over 200 crore net profit. In that case, the EPS can actually increase to over 180 to 200. So if the company is getting the same multiple, it can touch the previous high of 5000 levels again in the next 3-4 years. That is my expectation. But in the stock market, we cannot actually predict what will happen in future. So one negative of the company is not actually declaring any bonus issue or stock split. I am actually expecting a stock split or bonus issue in the future once the stock price rises to over 3000 4000 levels. That will increase more liquidity in the exchanges, and because currently if you want to buy one share of the company, we need to spend 2900 rupees. But if the stock company is actually announcing a bonus, we can actually buy 1:2:1 or 3:1. We can actually buy more shares at we need to spend 5000 7000 rupees and get more shares. So that is an advantage bonus issue. And so that because the company's reserves are actually at 1936, so it is equity of just 6 crores, you can easily declare a 3:1 or 4:1 bonus. And regarding the mutual fund holding, it is actually increased to around 17.96 percentage. That is a very positive for this company. The promoter holding is just 33.65, it is slightly negative, and the FIA holdings is 3.63%. They reduced the holding in December 2024 from 5.3 to 3.63. Possibly they have also booked profit. But some recent mutual fund like LIC Manufacturing Fund, HSBC Flexi Cap funds have actually invested in this company in June 2025, and so that is very positive. And the GSC has increased stake from 2.14% in March to 3.47 in June 2025. So all these are positives. Mutual fund increasing the stake is very positive, and that means that they have trust in this company, and that can sometimes help in preventing too much fall in the stock price of this company. So overall, I am planning my person. If you ask my personal opinion, I am planning to invest in this company uh, in the next 2 days. So I'm planning to invest. My investment philosophy is that I will not invest more than 10,000 to 12,000 rupees in any single company, so that the loss is limited. Even if it becomes zero, loss is limited to 10,000, 12,000 rupees. Because stock market, we have seen that many stocks have delisted in the past, and many stocks earnings are not actually as per our expectations. Like this company also, it has stock price can actually fall because the market wants to give lower price earning multiple. It can actually fall also. So I limit my investment to just 10,000, 12,000 rupees in a single company. But I am planning to invest based on the plans to increase the capacity and based on the few FI holding, and considering that it's fallen from 5,000 levels to over 3,900 levels now. So I might buy 2 shares now, and maybe based on the results in the subsequent quarters, I might buy more, so that limiting my total investment to 12,000 rupees. So if you are also convinced about that this company can actually do well in future and it can declare bonus issues, and if you feel that this stock is you are also advised to make investment. So I am not a SEBI certified research analyst, but I have invested in the stock market for the last 20 years and have made good amount of profits in the stock market in the last 20 years. But if you feel that this company is good for investments, do your own research and consult a financial advisor and make any investment, and keep stop losses, because stock market is we actually are investing real money in stock markets, and we we will not get back. If we are actually making any losses, nobody is actually going to protect us. So that thought should be in the mind of all investors while making investment in any stock in the stock market. So thank you for watching the presentation, and if you like this video, please give your valuable comments.